I'm losing patience for these niggas, gave it all I gotta give. If I give you loyalty, that's what I expect for you to give.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Good evening. D4gdae. How do we pronounce your name? Tell the audience, how should they address you?
My artist name is D4gdae,
Okay.
as in Destined for Greatness Day.
Okay. I see. How did you come up with this name, this artist name? How did you come up with it?
So the D4G portion came from my grandfather that passed away a couple years ago.
Okay.
He always just tell me, he always used to tell me if I was going to do anything, like try to be the best at it. I'm always in competition with myself.
Okay.
So, I shouldn't look at nobody else's competition. If I fail, it's on me because I didn't work hard enough or I didn't fully see it through. So I just stuck with me. It used to be do it for granddad, but then I, realized that's all he kept talking about was being the best at what I wanted to do. So it just turned into Destined for Greatness. And my first name, that's the first three letters of my name, start with Day. So I just kept it D4gdae.
Okay, I see. So, how long have you been in the music business? When did you start rapping,
I'm coming up on 2.5 years now. Uh, when I first started, I did spoken word, like spoken poetry on my Instagram platform. And then I recently started going to studios and, performing and making music videos, a little over about 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
yeah, 2.5 years now.
Oh, I see. That's pretty. You're just fresh into it. So, since being fresh, has it been difficult? Have you been facing challenges, from this?
Definitely, definitely would say, yeah, I faced a lot of challenges. So I'm from Washington, D.C. I don't know if you knew that or not, or a lot of the city. I try to give you guys, a narrative. I'm from somewhere else, but I'm from DC. So the challenges, happen in home really, or in city, shall I say, you know, because we have a lot of artists out here. We just don't have the platform to, grow. Then it's hard to communicate, with each other because it's more so everything that's publicized is like competition down here. So we always against each other, instead of like trying to motivate or help each other, come together and grow together. So that's one of the main challenges that I face, being a young artist, just looking to grow now.
I see. So the recording part of it and recording, publishing your music and all that isn't a challenge for you right now.
I wouldn't say it's a challenge because I have like a mini team put together for me.
Okay.
So I have my own engineer. I have people that that make beats. I'm looking for more, looking for more people to reach out and give me some more beat ideas. But I have a team, I knew most of these guys, for a long time before I even started, taking music serious. So
Yeah.
they make the process a lot easier. It's easier having a team versus trying to do everything on your own.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's true. So beyond beyond recording and other things you do like making music videos and so, do you actually get invites to events like events or so on and so forth? Do you get invites to that?
So I recently, well, not too long ago, had a performance in Washington D.C. Not too long ago. So yeah, I have been invited to like performances, nothing too major with like a big crowd or platform, but it's a start for me being young. So I, take every chance that I can get to perform, get feedback, and get a lot more people following me because that's the goal, make music that everybody loves and not just make music that I love.
Yeah, that's good. That's all right. So, what are you intending to achieve right now from music? Basically, what's that goal that you have in mind? What you want to achieve?
My goal is to be financially stable. What I mean by that is, it's a lot of different venues for music. Of course, record label size and everything, gonna want to come for you and stuff like that when you blow up and you be good enough to get a record label. But I just want to have the financial stability to be able to grow without the record label
Yeah,
until until I come across a record label that that's best suited for me. So I guess it's to have financial stability while being an independent artist, and not having to rely on a group of people or a contract to tell me how much how much I'll be getting, how much revenue will be taken out, stuff like that. I just want to be financially stable,
yeah,
have longevity.
yeah. So out of these 2 years that you have been focused on music, have you ever felt like giving up? Have you ever felt gotten it so rough that you feel like music isn't what you want to do?
I honestly, yeah, yes, that definitely have came across before.
Yeah,
Uh, I want to say I was in year one, about like 8 months, like 8 months in. I wasn't getting, the views that I wanted. I wasn't getting a lot of shows. A lot of people wasn't reaching out to me. I really didn't have no videographers, trying to contact me or even, show interest or even like podcasts and stuff. Cause you can get like YouTubers and other things to, react to your videos. I wasn't getting none of that notoriety. And it was hard because pay for all the, when you pay for things, you want some type of
yeah, true.
reciprocity back. So, studio time is not free,
Yeah, sure.
well, at least it's not free for me. So that first, year, I definitely was just like, I don't know if I, continue to spend money and it's not, panning out for me right away. I wanted that instant success, and I know, that don't always happen. So I just learned to enjoy the ride. When it's my time, it's my time.
Yeah, I see. So, but within these 2 years that you've been on it, have you had any opportunity, maybe like say a record label or an opportunity that you passed on that you regret right now? You feel like it would have made a difference in your music career if you didn't pass on that opportunity at that point. Have you ever had this experience?
I wouldn't say passed up on any record labels. I wouldn't say I passed up any record labels right now, but I have passed up on like opportunities to get notoriety just because I was, trying to not be scammed because I recently, I got scammed before out of my first Instagram thinking I was talking to, somebody that was going to help jumpstart my career, and ultimately it just didn't go well. So I kind of um do regret certain chances that I had that I didn't take. Now that I know people that took them chances, and they're a lot
Yeah,
further in the steps than where I am when I had the opportunity to take them same steps.
yeah, I see. I understand. So, music, is it the primary source of your income right now, or do you do any other thing on the side, mixing with it to get
uh yes, I have a job outside of music, of course. I'm a videographer down here, in DC as well. So
eh?
I do that. Also, I coach. Like I coach little league sports, so that's my hobbies, and as well as things that I get paid for outside of chasing my music dreams.
Yeah, I see. Well, in this, with everything you've experienced, that not too long ago you started making music, but you have had a lot of experience, and probably you have met a lot of people on the way as well, maybe trying to network, trying to grow yourself and everything. So in all this, you can be able to give advice to other independent artists out there and tell them like, this is what you need to do, this is what you don't need to do, this is what you need to don't give up, and so. In your own words, from your experience, what is it that you can advise upcoming independent artists out there?
To all the upcoming, independent artists, the message is always, keep going, keep trying. I know it may sound cliche, but when you first start, everybody's not going to take notice to you right away. But it's about the work that you put in that's going to help you, get a lot of stuff out of it. The behind the scenes hours of, just listening to beats, or even purchasing a beat, getting your feel to it, writing down, starting over, ripping out that note, paper out of your notebook. Just keep going. because it's always going to be a moment to better your best, and it's
Yeah,
always going to be a moment to um, reflect on your hard work, and it's going to eventually be positive. So just keep going, and don't let the naysayers or the people that can't see your vision or your dream stop you, because it's your dream and your vision. Nobody, it's nobody else's responsibility to see it
yeah,
until you achieve it.
yeah. That's cool. So, your music, Burning Bridges, it's from your album, one of your albums. What's it about? What's the inspiration behind this music?
So the title "Burning Bridges" came from my childhood. So I'm from DC. Once again, I said it early,
Yeah,
but in DC we have a lot of friends, like friendships down here. Like it always starts good in the beginning. They let you know what you want to know. They tell you what you want to see, stuff like that. But those are the things you got to watch out for. What happens in the dark eventually comes to the light. And burning bridges is my message to how I reached out, stuck my neck out to certain people, and spent money on certain people, stuff like that, and gave my time and my efforts to help people get better. And then like just turn your back when you needed them the most, they turn their back on you, and you can't
yeah,
go back to that situation. You can't go
yeah.
back from it.
Okay. Yeah, and then I picked an interest in the one other song, KIB, from the album as
Mhm.
well. Yeah. So what's it about?
So KIV is short for keep it brief. So the terminology from that song, in the hook, it says, try to right is wrong. There's some stuff I had to overcome. I picked up on the signs I wanted many like a Capricorn.
Yeah,
Uh, so that song was just, trying to get people to understand that, you don't have to explain everything to people. Keep what you say to a minimum to people, work your butt off, and you'll be good. Like for me, I grew up playing sports, so in a line in there, I use a lot of basketball, terminology, a lot of football terminology,
yeah,
in there, and it was, it's just to get you to do what feel that you're best at, as well
yeah,
as sprouting to be number one, because
yeah. The push. Yeah, I get it. The push to
yeah, you
be
got
to be
pushed,
to be the best. Yeah,
hmm
that push to be the best. Okay. Yeah, this is good. So entirely, who have been your biggest supporters? In this lifestyle
Um,
chosen of music.
my lifetime choosing music, it would be my oldest brother. My
Okay.
oldest brother, of course, and family wise, it'd be my oldest brother and probably my younger brother.
Okay.
Friend wise, I have artist friends, so I have artist that goes by the name of VDK Baby. I got he's another DC artist.
Yeah.
I know Kev Swag down here. He's a bigger artist down here. I know him. He's just showing me the ropes. Helping me
Okay.
out on that. Migo Lee, he helps me out a lot. And another young artist that I know down here is he go by the name of AJ and Lil Rail. So, that's been my biggest supporters, because we all, know the struggle of trying to outgrow the system of Washington DC.
Yeah. So, and another thing I noticed that you have a lot of collaboration with a lot of other artists, especially most of your songs. So, are you guys
Mhm.
in a group, or is it just networking along the way as you go?
So no, we not a group. Those are my brothers. So I met them when I was in sixth grade, and we just connected. We clicked. Like got me out of trouble, got them out of trouble. When I didn't have a place to go, they was always available for me.
Yeah.
They brung me in, so my mom know their mom, they know my mom, stuff like that. So I don't look at it as like a group or just entity. That's my brothers. Like do anything
Yeah.
for them, love them to death. And some of my friends, came along the way. Some dropped off, but those been the most consistent ones.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of VDK Baby, on my songs, because that's where I go at. Go to the studio with this guy. spend a night over their house. We talk to each other. You know, we don't travel without each other. So that's why I'm always around.
Yeah, yeah. So expecting events. What's it cooked up for this year?
So in the next couple of weeks, I actually will be dropping a single called STC.
STC.
I just posted it on my Instagram, a little snippet of it. Uh,
Okay.
that's gonna be the new single. Then after that, I will be dropping a new mixtape. I got a couple performances going on. I got some down here in the city, as well
Okay.
as Atlanta, Georgia, that I'm be trying to perform in. But yeah, that's just about me, and making more music, getting more videos out there.
Yeah.
Uh, get my fan base to broaden, and traveling. That's the goal. Always to travel and never be stagnant.
True. True. Yeah. So we should be expecting a single within the next 2 weeks called STC. So everyone should know about it.
STC, yes sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you
So
it stands for what? Go ahead.
STC stands for stick to the code, because
Okay.
I'm big on loyalty and family.
Yeah.
Family is not blood. Family is not blood related in my head,
Yeah.
because you can be blood and do something that I don't like but won't have my best interest. Your
Yeah.
actions make you family. you
Yes.
know. And we all know we all have blood out there that, don't have your best interest at heart. So are you really family at the end of the day? So I'll never go by, the term blood, blood makes you family. That's never the case. I'm
Yeah.
big on loyalty. I'm big on people actions. I don't really like listening to people words, because I from the city, I hear a lot of stuff every day. And
Yeah.
then next thing you know, it's something different. So I don't go by words. I go by actions now.
Yeah. That's true. That's a good code as well. So when it comes to marketing your song and putting yourself out there, what are the best that you put together to actually make that happen? Yeah.
So I use United Masters to drop my music. Also, my engineer, he's a DJ down here, so he helps me out a lot. He helps me fine tune my sound. Get that studioization sound, because there's a lot of music song like videos and songs that I got out there where it wasn't the best quality, and you can tell, and you can tell my growth. So that just goes back to my team that I got, my family
Yeah.
help out a lot, they help me be better, they help me stay in it, you know. When I didn't want to do it no more, they was always, paying for studio sessions for me, or
Yeah.
just, booking a session and making me go. So it's just, shout out to them really.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good support. You have very good support system with you, and I'm really happy. You should appreciate that as well because that doesn't come by easily these days. Actually.
Hmm.
So that's a good thing. Can you tell people about yourself, about you in particular, you as an artist, because they have to resonate with your song. They have to, know the face behind this music. So be real, tell them about you, your Instagram handle, your Facebook handle, your YouTube handle, everything.
All right, so I really don't use Facebook, but I can give you Instagram. I got Spotify, and I got Apple Music. I got music, TikTok, stuff like that. My Instagram handle is 2officialday. Score. That's the number two, not spelled out. Official day underscore. My artist name is D4gdae. It's on Apple Music, Spotify. These are so many more. It's on YouTube. You can look up D4gdae. D4gdae topics on YouTube. That's me as well. And from the city, 22 years old. Um, one out of three, three children that my mom and dad got. One out of the village of kids that my mom brung in. A humble guy. I talk to everybody. I'm friendly there. I'm a friendly guy. You need advice, I'm the guy for you. But that's about it for me, honestly.
Yeah.
I just enjoy my craft, and I pride myself on my flow. You know, I think I have a very unique flow coming out of the city. I think my flow doesn't resonate the city, because I give you melodic, I give you, the trap feels that this DC area give you. I can give you both. And I got R&B, I get that R&B. So you never know what you're gonna get,
Yeah.
coming from me, and that's why I like it. I love being versatile.
So you can switch in between genres at any time, and you can match perfectly in it.
Yeah, I definitely think I can. You know, it because it's about my emotions. Honestly, I write based off how I'm feeling and not you know how I'm feeling or what's going on in the city, opposed to just making up things on the fly. I pride myself on having an actual sit down with myself and thought process, and I wake up every day at like 5:30 in the morning, listen to beats. I contact producers, I
Yeah.
contact artists. I write every day, so I pride myself on my work ethic, and that's the rest is history, honestly.
Okay. Is there any amount that can be paid to you to stop singing? Let's say someone offers you $1 million and tell you stop singing. Do you think that's possible?
You
They,
said
yeah.
$1 million to stop singing. Realistically, I would say no. Realistically, because I feel like my talent would give me more than 1 million. I don't never want to sell my dream short. So, and I'm not for sale.
Yeah.
I want profit, but I never sell myself out. So $1 million to sell myself out, that's not something that I'll think about doing.
Yeah.
Because I'm big on the craft, the loyalty, and my values and my principles and morals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to stand for myself, because if I don't stand for myself, nobody else will. You don't stand for yourself, you fall for anything. And I said that in one of my songs too. So,
Yeah.
that resonates to me.
That's passion there. That's passion right there because making music is all about passion. It's not all about making it just for the money. Yeah, we're still going to get paid from it. That's one of the advantages of making music. You still get paid from it. You still get to be financially stable. But the main thing there is that you love the fact that you're doing it. The passion is the
Hmm.
real thing there. That's a good thing. So, which music artist inspires you? Who is your role model in the music industry?
I'm a big Polo G fan. I listen to Polo G a lot. I listen to Juice WRLD a lot. Um, a lot of my music resonates to Rod Wave. I listen to Lil Baby a lot. I just started listening to an artist by the name of Friday, so I try to switch lanes, based off my favorite inspirations. I
Okay.
make my own sound. You know,
Yeah. So, if you were to choose an artist that you will feature on a track right now, a bigger artist than you, who will you go for?
my dream artist to feature on one of my tracks would definitely be Polo G or Lil Baby.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. So, yeah, in general, is there anything that you want the audience to know? In general, if there is something that you want to share, you want to get out of your mind, you can say it right now, so everyone will.
Uh, you know, uh, just watch out for me. Up and coming DC artists. It don't stop here. I'm gonna keep going. So two official day underscores my Instagram, rap name, artist name, D4gdae. Go ahead and follow that. Stay on that, because I'm coming. It don't stop here. It's just the
Yeah.
beginning. So definitely look out for me, because I'm working.
And if any independent artist is looking for collaboration, they are free to reach out to you, right?
Yeah, if anybody's looking for collaboration, that's all over the world. You can email me at 1D4gdae@gmail.com, or just simply DM me on Instagram, and I definitely answer, and we can work.